Salomon Gustavsson and the Whopper Dream. Salomon Gustavsson stared out the oval plane window as clouds drifted by, looking like whipped cream smeared across a blue porcelain plate. His mind wasn't on the view, though. It was on burgers. Big, greasy, juicy hamburgers. His stomach grumbled. The man beside him, a chatty New Yorker in his late 40s wearing a faded Yankees cap, had just cracked open a can of cola and was casually scrolling through his phone. "Excuse me," Salomon said in English, his Swedish accent giving the word a round, polite flavor. "You wouldn't happen to know where in America one might find a good burger?" The man looked up. "Buddy, you're flying into the right country. We practically invented the damn thing. I haven't eaten a real one. You know, the classic American hamburger. I've had things called burgers in Sweden, but..." Salomon grimaced. "They are not emotionally satisfying." The man laughed. "Sounds like you need a Whopper." Salomon raised an eyebrow. "Whopper? Burger King. It's their signature sandwich. Big, flame-grilled, lots of lettuce, tomato, mayo, pickles. You bite into it. It's like your taste buds are doing cartwheels." Salomon blinked slowly. He imagined it. The sesame seed bun, the drip of ketchup, the slight crunch of lettuce, the warm, soft beef, flame-grilled, not pan-fried, not boiled like some tragic cafeteria meat. He whispered, "This Whopper. I must have it." 2 hours later, Salomon landed at JFK International Airport. He practically ran off the plane, following signs like a man chasing a prophecy. He hadn't always been like this. There was a time when he drank more beer than he ate food, when the nights in Reykjavik with Stella blurred into morning and his liver begged for mercy. But he'd changed. Mostly, the madness of Iceland had burned something clean in him, like walking through a snowstorm and coming out reborn. And now he was ready for his American pilgrimage. The Burger King was not glamorous. It sat at the edge of the food court, half-lit and humming with fluorescent fatigue. But to Salomon, it was Mecca. "One Whopper, please," he said solemnly, placing a crisp $10 bill on the counter. "You want the meal or just a sandwich?" the teenage cashier asked. Salomon narrowed his eyes. "I want the experience." "Okay, meal." When the tray was handed to him, paper cup, fries, a steaming wrapped burger, Salomon carried it to a corner table like a sacred relic. He unwrapped the Whopper slowly, reverently. He took one deep breath. Then he bit in. His eyes closed. The world stopped. The flame-grilled beef, slightly charred on the edges. The creamy mayonnaise mingling with the acidity of pickles. The lettuce crisp like an Icelandic breeze. The tomato round and fresh as a summer sun in Stockholm. He chewed in silence. Then again. His eyes shimmered. A single tear rolled down his cheek. After finishing, he sat back, sighing deeply. Across from him, a young boy was eyeing him curiously. Salomon looked at the child and said solemnly, "Jag har ätit en Whopper. Nu kan jag dö lycklig." "I have eaten a Whopper. Now I can die happy." Later that evening, he sat in a cheap motel room in Queens, shirtless, watching reruns of Friends and sipping ginger ale. The mini fridge contained no alcohol, just water, and a second Whopper he'd bought for breakfast. Salomon Gustavsson had found peace, not in the fjords of Norway, not in the bars of Reykjavik, but in the glow of a Burger King sign under the banner of flame-grilled indulgence. He would return to Sweden eventually, tell his friends, write a blog, maybe even a memoir. Whopper, the sandwich that healed me. But for now, he simply whispered to himself, "America, you beautiful greasy land.